So this is the AAA mindset. How does it work? How did we apply this? I'd probably give you the definition of that, right? Adopt means to take something over, to choose or take one's own, like a concept, right? It's a go or no go decision. It's a verb. It's an action word, right? It's not just a concept, but it's an action word. Adopt means to adjust, to make suitable to requirements or conditions, having the ability to change or be changed to fit new circumstances. It is also a verb. It's also an action word. So being adept is being proficient, being good at doing something difficult. It's an adjective this time. So how does it work? How does it work in our case, right? How did it work in our case? I would tell you that we had to learn to adapt to the situation instead of resisting it. We had no choice, right? It's COVID. Everyone, all the countries around the world are suffering from it. Is there a way we can resist it? No, we can't, right? We can only adapt to the situation. No, we cannot resist what was happening. Without adoption, we wouldn't have made it through the first 120 days. We adopted practices that before we were not used to, like the alternative work arrangements. Imagine you are a labor-intensive environment and then suddenly you will adopt a work from home. How are you going to do that? Right? How are you going to manage that? How are you going to manage alternate work arrangements when there are deliveries to be made, when there are customers to be served? But then we said, nope, we have to adjust. And so we adjust across the organization, the way we're doing things. What else did we do? Working from home again. So how do we adjust, right? We have to teach our people how to use the O365, the MS Teams. You have come to love the Microsoft Teams because we had to continue meeting together, right? So we had to find a way to meet together, to share documents, to have a chat, the way we're used to face. So we had to adapt that. And again, we have also learned the use of Viber in a lot of our calls. When MS Teams doesn't work, then we have to adapt to the use of the Viber in terms of our calls. So in the past, very few people use Viber or WhatsApp or even Telegram in terms of exchanging notes. But then a lot of people embrace that as well. And we have embraced that as well as an organization. And how did we adapt, right? How did we adapt? We had to really adjust. We have adjusted our way of working to the new normal requirement. We adjusted our work hours. So in the past, we were just working, we used to operate 8.5 hours, 8 hours to 10 hours, to even 12 hours. Because we have customers, it's an operation 24/7 in most of our operations. So you can imagine, how did we operate using the 6 to 8 hours or even 6 hours only because there was a curfew at that time. So we have to adapt. Again, we have to adapt our work hours. We have to adapt our way of working and communicating. We have to adjust the way we communicate, even the way we did our town hall. I remember in 𝐂𝐨𝐪𝐩𝐪𝐸, I have this very good comm guy. I call him MM, right? We asked him to organize this town hall, and it's like, wow, the first time that we organized a town hall, and I tell you, hundreds of people signed up to attend it. Amazing, right? But we have to adapt to that technology. The first time we launched it, and then every time, all the town halls that followed after that, we were just doing it. So I'm really grateful. I have a very good team behind me to really do all these works, right? So we had to adapt to all those things. Being adept, we really have to find ways to train our people to embrace the technology. The use of the O365, again, the sharing of the files, the sharing of, the communication using our MS Teams. Really, there's a lot. Again, as an example here, we adopted alternative work arrangements at the start of the pandemic. We needed to be adept on MS Teams and other available technology to adapt to the new normal. So that's the AAA mindset. Not easy, but then it has become a way of life for us. We have embedded this across the organization because we have also embedded a practice called the Business Continuity Program, or Business Continuity Management, where a key number of people are meeting on a daily basis, monitoring what's happening, and then identifying opportunities in terms of how we can run the business very well. So that's our AAA mindset. And again,